So, dear students, welcome to another lecture of Mechanics of Solids. Today, what we will do is we will try to learn how to calculate the longitudinal stress, longitudinal strain, and elongation of a uniform rigid bar subjected to axial loading. So, this is the question that we are having. The different the uniform rigid bar in the question is having three different portions. One is 750 mm long, 2500 mm length, and another 1250 mm length. So three different portions are there. In the region AB, there will the state of stress is going to be uniform in the region AB, and similarly in the region BC the state of stress is going to be uniform. Similarly in the region CD the state of stress will be uniform, that is between two points of loading the state of stress will remain the same. Now what we have to do is the other details that are given are the Young's modulus E equals 200 gigapascal, that is 2 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per mm square. That is one detail that is given. Another thing is the diameter of the bar is given as 32 mm. So we have to calculate the area of cross section. So area of cross section will be pi into d square by 4. So this will come out as 803.84 mm square. So these are the different data that is given. Let us see how to solve this question. So the first thing we will do is we will consider the region AB. Now before we do that, in the question an unknown force is given in the question, that is the force P in the question that is given is unknown. So we have to find this force P. To find P you have to take horizontal equilibrium of this particular bar. That is let us consider forces to the right as positive. Therefore 20 minus 50 plus P minus 10 will be equal to 0. So we will get P as P is equal to, we will get it as 40 kilonewton. So 40 kilonewton will be the value of P. So this value will be 40 kilonewton. Now let us consider the region AB. So once again let us draw the total Now, to find stress in the region AB, what we have to do is we need to first make a section anywhere in the region AB. So in the region AB, anywhere we have to make a section. So let us call that section as X11. Now we need to consider the free body diagram uh, of the bar either to the left of x1 or to the right of x1. So the thumb rule is you have to consider that portion of the free body diagram which is having least number of forces. So in this case we will consider the free body diagram to the left of the section x1. So if we draw the free body diagram, so the free body diagram of the left of the section will look like this, that is FBD of left of section x1 x1. So we have a force 20 kilonewton acting inwards This is the section x1, x1. Now, for this portion to be in equilibrium, there should be an equilibrating force of 20 kilonewton that should act like this. So, for this portion of the bar to be in equilibrium, we should have an equilibrating force of 20 kilonewton acting in this direction, which means this entire region of the bar is under compression by a force 20 kilonewton of magnitude 20 kilonewton. That means this entire region AB of this bar is having a state of compressive stress produced by this 20 kilonewton force. Now if you try to find the magnitude of that, sigma in the region AB is equal to P in the region AB divided by the area of cross section. Now since the force is compressive, let us put it as negative. So minus 20 into, let us convert it into Newton, divided by the area of cross section is 803.84 mm square. So we will get the value of stress as minus 24.88 Newton per mm square. So this is the state of stress. Now once we know the state of stress, we can also calculate the strain by multiplying by the modulus of elasticity. Also we can calculate the elongation of this or the change in length of this region AB. So change in length of segment AB, that is delta LAB, is equal to PL by AE. We know that P by A is sigma, so sigma AB into L by E. So sigma AB is minus 24.88 into length of AB is 750 mm divided by the modulus of elasticity of the material is 2 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per mm square. Imagine you have to realize that every unit is either in Newton or in mm square. So we will get the value of change in length of AB as minus 0.093 mm. Indicate the negative sign indicate that it is a shortening. Next is we have to consider the segment BC. Again, to find the state of stress in the region BC, what we have to do is we have to make a cut section anywhere in the region BC. So we make a section x2, x2. We have to consider the free body diagram of the region either to the left of BC or to the right of BC. So the thumb rule is, again you have to consider that a free body diagram of that portion which is having least number of forces. So in this case it is the same because both sides of the section are having 2 forces each. So we can consider any portion. Let us consider the free body diagram to the right of the section. So FBD of right of section x2, x2. Now for the equilibrium of this particular segment of the bar, we require a force of an equilibrating force of 30 kilonewton to act in this direction. So which means that this region of the bar, that is this region of the bar BC, is undergoing a tensile force. The region of the bar BC is undergoing a tensile force. It is a pull outward. The material is being stretched. So this region of the bar BC is undergoing a tensile force of 30 kilonewton, and the state of the stress in the region BC will be tensile in nature. Now to compute that stress, sigma BC equals, that is, it is tensile, therefore it is positive. We will get the magnitude of the stress as 37.32 mm square. So this will be the magnitude of the stress. Now once you know the magnitude of the stress, you can calculate the elongation. Instead tensile stress, therefore it will be elongation. So delta L BC will be equal to PL by AE. P by A is sigma, so sigma BC into L by E, that is 37.32 into length is 2500 mm divided by E is 2 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per mm square. We will get the magnitude as 0.28 mm. So this will be the uh, elongation. It is positive, and which indicates that it is an elongation. Similarly, we can find the stress as well as elongation for the region CD. So I will leave it as an exercise for you to do. The answer for the region CDR, the stress in the region CD will be compressive in nature. It will be minus 12.44 Newton per mm square, and the elongation of the region CD again will be negative 0.078 mm. Now once you have the value of elongation of or the change in length of different regions, the total change in length of bar is equal to sum of change in length of the different segments. So sum of the change in length of the different segments. So that will be equal to, so let us call this as delta L is equal to delta L of AB plus delta L of BC plus delta L of CB, that is equal to minus 0.093 plus 0.28 minus 0.078. This will be equal to plus 0.109 mm. So it is, the change in length is positive, indicating it is a elongation. Now the final length of bar is equal to original length plus total change in length. So L final is equal to L initial plus delta L, that is, the initial length was 3500 plus the change in length is 0.109. So we will have the final length as 3500.109 mm. So with this we will stop our discussion for this lecture. We will continue with another example in the next lecture. Till then, see you.